What is going on, beautiful people? My name is Bet Slam with Sam, and I'm coming at you with the official bet card for UFC Paris, UFC Fight Night. Benoit Saint Denis taking on Renato Moicano. Money Moicano. Guys, I'm going to crack right into this. Look, top of the bill, we got Benoit Saint Denis by KO or submission. That is right. Benoit Saint Denis, the God of War, inside the distance. I'm putting 0.5 units on this at minus 185. Initially, I thought, look, Benoit Saint Denis is going to run straight through Renato Moicano, but I will be honest, there are some defensive concerns. Even though he is all gas, no brakes, and has a good chin, he did just get cracked by Dustin Poirier. And look, hands above my head, I know, Justin, I'm talking to you. Some people are going to say, look, Renato Moicano is no Dustin Poirier. That is correct, but I don't know how he's going to bounce back from this loss. I think it's going to be with flying colors, like when he lost his UFC debut. But until I see that, I cannot put heavy units down on Benoit Saint Denis. So I am going to go half a unit for him to win inside the distance at minus 185. Moving down the line, in the co-main event, we got Nassourdine Imavov on the money line. If you guys do not know, he is my slam of the week, which is my most confident pick of the week. There is an independent video of that on the channel. I encourage you, if you have not seen that, to go check it out right now. And that is why it's the biggest unit play on this bet card. It is 2 units for Nassourdine Imavov to win on the money line at minus 140. I really believe that he's better absolutely everywhere. And while I did want to play him on the KO, I think the number is just not good enough for a 3-round fight because Nassourdine Imavov does like to take his time. And so, it could be round 2 or 3, which is something I do consider sprinkling on. So if you're looking for a bit of extra juice, play the money line and then sprinkle, a 0.1 or 0.2 unit play on rounds 2 and 3 for Nassourdine Imavov to win via KO. Then we got Joanderson Brito, money line, 1 full unit. Look, William Gomez is a good fighter, but the streak, the power, the dominance that Joanderson Brito has displayed and his finishing streak, just unreal right now. You can't fuck with Joanderson Brito at the moment. I mean, the dude is on fire. So I'm putting a full unit on him at minus 290. I know it seems wide, but he's just such a little demon, bro. Like, Joanderson Brito is so fucking dangerous. And then we got Kevin Jousset. Look, he trains out of City Kickboxing. And before everyone goes, oh, Aaron Tao trains out of City Kickboxing, fuck you. All right? They're like, first off, fuck you. Look, it is what it is. Kevin Jousset is a big dude for this weight class. He is skilled everywhere. Some people have said that he's slow, which might be true, but if you're controlling the pace, it doesn't matter. He's a good kickboxer. He is good at judo. He's a gun everywhere, so I'm taking Kevin Jousset to win this fight by decision over a tenacious Brian Battle. 0.5 units because the confidence is a little mid. I'll be honest with you. Brian Battle's a fucking strong fighter, but I am picking Kevin Jousset in here, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is at plus 260 for the decision. Speaking of decisions, a decisionator of the highest order, we got Fares Ziem. He's fighting in front of the home crowd. He should be able to control the range at which they fight in the striking. And even though he might get taken down, I don't think he's going to get finished on the ground, which means it will get reset. He will stand up. And as somebody that recently just went to a live UFC event, when the hometown fighter stands up, the cheers are so loud that you can't help but almost score it. It's almost like, wow, he got back up. How good. And so I think as long as Fares Ziem does not spend elongated periods of time on the mat, he'll be fine to win this decision. Then I got Umar Sy by submission. Look, the reason why it is a 0.25 unit play is not because I'm not confident in Umar Sy to win. It's that he can win by KO. He can win by decision. But I do believe that his path to victory in this fight, at least if I'm looking at it numbers, coaches and everything, the path of least resistance against this particular matchup is to get the grappling going and to get that submission in rounds 1 or 2. So I'm taking Umar Sy by submission. Even though it's only at plus 110, I think that bet comes through. Then we have Taylor Lapilus. And look, while he might not be known as a KO artist, I think in front of the home crowd here, look, he's been squeezed on. He might not have the greatest cardio this time around because, he might just be in it for the finish. He might be trying to entertain the fans. So I'm liking Taylor Lapilus by KO at plus 450. Huge favorite to be getting that kind of juice on their finishing outcome here. I'm liking it. So 0.25 units for him to win via KO. Lock it in. Then we got Eileen Perez to win by decision, a full unit. It is at minus money. I think that makes a world of sense. That is why I'm sprinkling Eileen Perez by submission at 0.25 units. Look, if she's winning dominantly, it is with the grappling. And the sub is my most likely finishing outcome. So I think at plus 1100, that more than covers if the decision bet does not come through there at the minus 110. And, 0.25 units to win over 2.5 units. I'll take that all day of the fucking week. Then we have Nora Cannoli by decision. Look, that's a system play. If you're not into system plays, it is what it is. I get it. But this is a close matchup in a women's division, so I bet the underdog by decision. It's what I do, and I've profited off of it wildly. It's what you do, man. I mean, especially in these female weight classes, man, often not a finish. Often the dog wins by split decision. You profit big money on it. It is a system play, and I'm going to continue to keep running it until it proves to be no longer profitable. And I think Nora Cannoli in front of the home crowd could absolutely sway a close fight that if you're watching with no sound, obviously she loses, and she's going to get a split decision victory. So I think Nora Cannoli wins by split decision, and I'm taking her to win by decision at plus 325. Then the last prop we have is Chris Duncan to win this fight by knockout. Guys, Chris Duncan's a dog. He is an absolute dog in there. And yes, Balaji Oki, some highly touted new prospect. He barely beat Timothy Kwamba. Some people were like, he put a beating on him. Look at the signature. Timothy Kwamba had success in the grappling, and the striking was not a runaway. So for anyone to say that was a super dominant performance or anything, I thought it was incredibly lackluster. And I think that if he comes out with his equally lackluster performance here against Chris Duncan, he's not going to be having it. So Chris Duncan to win this fight by KO at plus 650, that's large. That's some large juice there, and I'm taking it at 0.25 units. And then we've got the French takeover parlay. Look, I'm taking the Frenchman to bring me home to glory. I got Nasruddin Imavov on the money line, Benoit St. Denis, Taylor Lapilus, Faraz Ziam, and Umar Sai. Wrap that up in a little parlay, 0.5 units to win, plus 510. Guys, that is the official bet card. Smash a fucking comment down below which one of these picks you fucking hate. Send it to your nan, and let's make some fucking money this weekend. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.